Hello, and thank you for taking the time to allow us to explain how we feel about the topic of which musical artist will have the most longevity within the industry. We are 1017 Brick Squad. I'm Gabriel Jones. I'll be with Shafali Kakarlapudi, Chris Johnson, Riley Kaminsky, Cassandra Jones, and Caleb Jers. Through extensive research and according to the theories such as the expectancy theory, we have concluded that the person that will have the most longevity is someone who understands the culture of the music industry, also someone who has diversified himself or herself enough to remain a significant figure in the music industry. We concluded that nobody fits this description more than Rihanna does. Rihanna is one of the leading figures in the industry today. She started off as a young singer from the small island of Barbados named Robin Rihanna Fenty. At the age of 16, she landed an audition for Def Jam's record label and impressed the company's new president, Jay-Z, enough that he wanted to sign her. Since then, her career has skyrocketed, and this pop icon has been breaking charts with singles and albums ever since. Some of Rihanna's number one singles include Umbrella, SOS, Only Girl in the World, We Found Love, and Diamonds. Her original sound has solidified her spot within the industry and allowed her to keep her fans constantly buying her music. Her loyal fans have allowed her to sell 54 million albums and 210 million digital tracks worldwide, making her the top selling digital artist of all time. In total, Rihanna has made $30 million in album sales, $20 million in single sales, $55 million in YouTube views, and $308 million in concert earnings. It's not a coincidence that she's been able to make such a fortune off her music. Her marketing strategies have allowed her to promote herself globally. She believes in the value of strong marketing. It's her mission to try to get as many people to have a chance to get her music, so she uses social media, advertisements, commercials, and her very well established website to really promote herself. Along with making her marketing team, she's a co owner of Tidal. Tidal is a highly praised music streaming system which allows people to stream music as soon as it comes out. Rihanna's influence on her fans have gained Tidal millions of new subscribers, and she's also able to promote herself through that. Being that Rihanna is such a big name in the industry, huge companies such as Samsung have endorsed her and have helped her with her most recent expenses. Samsung is in charge of promoting Rihanna through their website along with paying for any digital downloads of her most recent album. The endorsement, along with many others, has allowed for Rihanna to build her brand both musically and through her long line of products.
Rihanna has not only taken the music industry by storm, but also has been a huge player in endorsements. She's released a perfume every year since 2011 and even a cologne called Rogue Men in September 2014. She collaborated with the makeup brand MAC to create her own signature line of beauty products. One of the lipsticks in this limited collection sold out in only 3 hours. She has even made her mark in the fashion industry. She released a collection with Armani in 2011, and her song Skin was used in the Armani jeans and underwear ads. In 2012, she had a UK TV program called Style to Rock, where she helped designers with their clothing brands, and the following year a US version came out. In February 2013, she presented her spring fashion collection at London Fashion Week for a brand called River Island, and later released a few more collections with this brand. She was the face of the 2014 Spring and Summer campaign of Balmain. In December 2014, Rihanna became the creative director of Puma, overseeing all the women's apparel and footwear. She's also breaking standards in the fashion industry by being the first Black woman ever to be the face of Dior. She then worked with the brand to create a high-end sunglasses line called Rihanna, where the starting price of them is $840. Last year, she started a multi-year partnership with Stance to design a signature collection of women's socks. Her core competency remains in music, but it is important to highlight her presence in other industries as well. According to the NPD Group, which is an American market research company, Rihanna is the most marketable celebrity. Her brand endorsement score beats out Beyonce, Usher, and even a Kardashian. While she may be in a competitive industry, she is able to differentiate herself from her rivals. Her individualism shows that she acts on her own self-interest and that empowers her fans to do the same.
Let's now move to Rihanna's management. In 2005, Rihanna had the opportunity to sign with Def Jam Recordings at the age of 16 when Jay-Z was the president of the company. In 2014, she left Def Jam to sign with Jay-Z's new Roc Nation Entertainment Company, a business decision that she made with the intention of growing as a musical artist. Rihanna's strategy for growth is seen through her involvement in multiple different industries. Music is her core competency, but she has expanded into beauty, fashion, and even the film industry. She is a creative director of Puma and starred in numerous CoverGirl commercials and even featured in Seth Rogen's This Is the End. When discussing fan base, Rihanna has developed a massive and widespread fan base as a result of her prevalence in these industries. She is a strong musical artist with 14 #1 singles, 8 Grammy Awards, and 6 sold-out shows on her most recent tour that ultimately generated $21.9 million in revenue. In terms of the fashion industry, Rihanna was the star of a 2012 Armani commercial, the face of Balmain Spring-Summer 2014 collection, and is now the creative director of women's apparel and footwear at Puma. She also founded the Believe Foundation for children with terminal illnesses as a way to give back to her fans that are fighting lifelong diseases.
Now, to look at Rihanna's longevity from a talent perspective, we must first look at a few of her accomplishments. First, if we look at the Grammys, we will see that Rihanna has won 8 awards thus far, ranging from 2008 up to just 2015. Next, looking at the American Music Awards, Rihanna has won another 8 awards ranging from 2007 up to 2015. At the MTV Music Awards, Rihanna won 6 more awards ranging from 2007 to 2016. What we see in common among these 3 major awards is that as an artist, Rihanna has been very popular for just about 10 years and remains popular to this day. In addition to that, many artists do not win a single award at either of these 3 events, and Rihanna has already won multiple at each one. She has also won numerous awards from other award sources like the Billboard Music Awards, People's Choice Awards, and the iHeartRadio Awards. These awards are recognition of talent by the public as well as the critics in the music industry. Thus, they are one way to measure her talent and longevity. Branching off of talent a bit more, if we look at the quality of Rihanna's music, we can further understand her longevity. Just 3 statistics will make the quality of her music make much more sense. She has produced 11 songs that have hit #1 on the Billboard Top 100 list. Only 3% of Hot 100 #1s have led for 10 weeks or more, and Rihanna happens to be one of them. Finally, her average salary since 2005 is just about $50 million. After knowing this, I think anyone can agree Rihanna is a talented musician that is capable of remaining in the industry for quite a long time.
Rihanna has been established in the music industry for well over 10 years now, and this has also been because of the influence of the celebrities that she surrounds herself with. Over the course of her career, she has had several headline stories and scandals that have contributed to her popularity. She has been romantically involved with other men in the industry. The most popular of these relationships are Chris Brown and Drake. In 2005, Rihanna started her public friendship with Chris Brown. In 2008, they released a collaboration, Bad Girl, which started rumors of dating. These rumors were later confirmed. On February 8, 2009, a police report was released of an assault of Rihanna committed by Brown. She unknowingly raised awareness of domestic abuse in our society and the correct protocol to uphold in these situations. While Brown's career was on the rocks after this, she was now being heavily watched and supported. In 2008, Rihanna and Brown collaborated for 2 songs, which again caused uproar because of her public forgiveness to Brown, even though he was charged with the assault. In 2005, Rihanna met Drake at a restaurant, which inspired this union, and he credits this with lyrics in his song for his album, Thank Me Later. In 2009, they were spotted kissing only 2 months after the Chris Brown assault. Rihanna was currently in the spotlight already, and this new scandal prolonged her popularity. In late 2009, she released an album called Rated R, which established her as a sex symbol rather than a good island girl commentary that she received beforehand. The relationship between Drake and Rihanna would be an on-again, off-again relationship from 2009 until today. Drake and Rihanna are known as a couple to look up to because of the care, love, support, and respect that they had for one another. She would take advantage of this image as well as Drake's growing popularity and do several collaborations with him as well as public stints, one being kissing at the MTV VMAs, the most watched award show of the American teenage demographic. Both of these relationships have sparked tabloid drama that many people feed off of and attend to, as well as controversy of social issues like domestic abuse. They have shaped her music, a woman that could be characterized as independent as well as collaborative, both of which are needed in the business to stay relevant. Rihanna has also collaborated with many different artists, some of those being out of her own style of music. A good percentage of these collaborations have also been included in Billboard Top Hits lists, proving her flexibility and willingness to do what is needed in order to stay at the top of her industry.
Through all of Rihanna's accomplishments and awards, along with her role in multiple successful companies and products, she's developed herself into more than just a star. Like many incredibly successful celebrities before Rihanna, when stardom is combined with youth and success, celebrities begin to create an icon, or an image for themselves that fans and followers fall in love with. Icons like Michael Jackson and Madonna share the same talent and potential in their youth that Rihanna now has, and millions of people around the world continue to listen to their music more than 20 years later. When Rihanna came onto the scene at 16 with Def Jam Records, she instantly began turning heads in the music industry. By her first release, her newly developed fan base, along with the support of Jay-Z's Def Jam, landed her with more than 2 million sales worldwide and top 10 on the Billboard Top 100 list. With her second album, she doubled sales to 4 million and entered the top 5 on the Billboard. With her album Good Girl Gone Bad, she rocketed to 7 million sales and hit number 1 on the Billboard in 4 different countries, along with 34 platinum certifications. Her 2 most recent albums sat comfortably at number 1 on the US Billboard for multiple weeks each and earned her over 4 million in album sales. Aside from her staggering album sales and $220 million endorsement track, Rihanna was also very successful in creating an image for herself that her followers practically revered. Rihanna's name has topped Twitter trends on numerous occasions following her various music endeavors and dramatic romantic life, all with the support of her 47 million follower base, the 6th most followed person on Twitter. Her intentions to start a serious relationship and ultimately have a kid has gained Rihanna a huge spot in the public eye, as rumors continue to circle about her relationship with hip-hop icon Drake. When looking at star couples like Beyonce and Jay-Z or Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, the hype surrounding having a child makes huge headway in media and continues to draw followers in. Rihanna plans to use her myriad of successes in the music, fashion, and digital sales industries and her massive fan group to pursue a contractor role with her label Def Jam, in which she would lead a team to select young artists and teach and grow them to be pop culture icons like Rihanna. This career option creates even more potential for success that Rihanna can put her name behind and pushes her promising career onward.